Happy Thursday, guys. It is Friday Eve. Now, what seeds am I going to be planting? I have no idea. I am winging it today, guys. Hey y'all, Tap here and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, thank you so much for stopping by to hang out with me on today. Happy Thursday, guys. It is Friday Eve. I hope that you all are doing well. So in today's video, guys, we are going to be planting more seeds. Now, what seeds am I going to be planting? I have no idea. I am winging it today, guys. So I found this tray in my garage on yesterday. I forgot all about this, guys. And so I bought this on last year from Dollar General. And I think I paid about $7 for this. And so I am going to be using this today. And I'm going to be setting this in my window as I did the other plants. And I'm going to show you, give you an update on a few of the tomato plants and one of my pepper plants that I grew in the window, so that way you guys could see how well natural sunlight will germinate your seeds. I guess I'm going to have to play any, mini, miny, mo on, on what I am going to be planting in this tray. And so, yeah, so, and this is my daughter's old hair clip holder, and so it was just hanging in her closet collecting dust, so I decided to go ahead and just pull this out. I've shown this before in a previous video because I'm just so disorganized with my seeds right now, and I just decided to use this to kind of help me get organized, especially on the things that I wanted to start when I first started my seedlings a few weeks ago. So yeah, that's what this is. And also on the back, I have things like my squash and bush beans and okra, things like that, that I'm going to be planting later on in the season. So yeah, so we're going to just be pulling some things off. And also, guys, I am out of my little smaller popsicle sticks, so I got to go to Dollar General and get those. I am going to be using these index cards, and I'm just going to write what it is that I'm putting into these cells, and then that way I'll be able to label my sticks when so the first thing that I wanted to update you guys on is when I upplanted my lettuces. I'm going to give you an update on the arugula that I planted into the Walmart frosting bakery bucket, and this is what it's looking like, guys. So it was actually I think 1 to 2 plants that I up potted and put it in here, and then I took the rest of my seeds and just sprinkled them around in here, and this is what it's looking like so far. And some of them didn't germinate, as you can see, but for the most part, the majority of them did, and that is what my arugula is looking like, guys. And so I'm so excited. I can't wait to start harvesting this because arugula is really, really good. I grew it for the first time last growing season. Didn't grow that much of it, but it's really good. It has like a little spicy taste to it, but I really enjoy it. So next, I'm either going to show you the package of seeds of these plants, or either I am going to pop up a picture of each one of them. But this one right here, guys, is the Buena Mulata peppers, and this is what it's looking like. And it's actually 3 plants in this cup. I started all of these from seed, grown by natural sunlight in my windows, but I just wanted to see if you guys could see these, guys. The stems are a really pretty purple, and if you can tell, let's see if you can see, some of the leaves are actually purple. Now, how long they're going to stay that color, I'm not sure. This is my first time ever growing these, and it will be my first time tasting them. So I was just excited, and I ordered these from Baker's Creek out of their catalog, and I was just so excited when I saw the color, because I do want to add pops of color into my garden this year, not just with flowers, but with the things that we eat as well, and just want to try some different things. So this one I'm really excited about showing you guys once I start to harvest these. But the stems, I was just like, wow, the stems are really pretty. And this is the jazz orange, or orange jazz. And so this is how it's looking, guys. Look how good that looks, grown by the natural sunlight in my window. And I'm going to pop up a picture here for you to see. And I cannot wait to start growing these in. Let's see. The roots haven't started growing out of the bottom of it yet, but I'm sure it's coming soon. The next one is a lemon blush tomato, and this is what it is looking like. I went ahead and took those two leaves off. Some of them I did, some of them I didn't, but this is one of them. Next is one of my beefsteak tomatoes, and that is what this one is looking like. Now, I believe this is the one where the roots have started growing out. Yep, as you can see. Let me see. I hope you can see that. Can you guys see that? The roots have started to grow out of the bottom. And I tried to avoid that. And I noticed that this morning when I was checking on my plants that the roots have started growing. So I'm going to have to go ahead and put this into a larger container. And this is the beefsteak, guys, that I just showed. Now, this is my cherry tomato plant. I accidentally knocked this over one day. So I thought this plant was gone. But I went ahead and just replanted this in this cup. And this is what she's looking like, guys. That is what she's looking like. And this is the cherry tomato. Now, both of these I got from the Dollar Tree. And the last one, this is one of my Roma tomato plants. And it's looking pretty good as well. And these came from the Dollar Tree also. So that's what they're supposed to look like. I have no idea what I'm going to put into these trays. So we're going to play any, mini, money, mo with this today. So once I am done putting all of the soil in the trays, and the seeds, I'm going to go ahead and just take one of these trays out and pour the water in the bottom tray, and I'm just going to let it soak up into the soil from the bottom up, guys. Okay, so I have my soil. I went ahead and along with some new soil, perlite, and also blood meal. So, and you see how fluffy this is, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and finish filling these trays up, and then we'll get started with planting the first tray with whatever it is that I decide. Now that I'm done putting soil in all of these cells, so now I'm just going to go through and press down on each one of these cells to make sure I have enough soil in each one of them. And if not, I'm just going to come behind and put just a little bit more soil in here. So in this first section right here, I have some marigolds and some zinnia seeds that I have already opened. And so that's what I am going to plant in the first section. I have more seeds in this one than I do the zinnia. So I'm going to start with these. So what I'm going to do is just take my finger and just put a little hole in here in each one of them. And then I'm just going to plant the seeds in here. Let me see how big these seeds are. And I may put 1 to 2 per cell in here. Let me see. Oh, okay, this is what they look like, guys. So let me see. It'll probably be just one. Let's see. Maybe I can get 2 in there. Okay, yeah, we'll do 2. The marigolds took up this whole entire section, guys. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and cover these up. I'm going to go ahead and just lay these index cards, and I've already labeled them, on top of these. Next, we have the zinnias, and it's just a few of these. So I'm going to see how many cells that I could use until I use all of these seeds up. Okay, and those are all the seeds that I have. It's less than what I thought was in there. I thought it was more. All right, so that's it for the zinnias. And I thought I had another package, but I do not. I'm going to go ahead and label that one. All right, so let me go ahead. What I'm going to do, guys, is go ahead and put holes in the rest of these, and then that way it'll save me time when I get ready to drop my seeds in here, okay? So I'll come back in just a second once I'm done with this, and we'll get to planting more seeds. I have some time that I need to use up. So in this tray right here, I am going to use these time seeds up. And I'm pretty much just going through, guys, and just using up the packages that I've already opened. Oh, Lord, these things are really, really small. Okay, and that is what, if you guys could, ooh, y'all, these time seeds are so small to these things just literally rolled off of my hand. So I had to set them to the side, and then I'm just having to just pick them up and put them in each cell, okay? Good Lord. And I want a lot of herbs, guys. If you watch my shorts, you know that I like to put different types of herbs in my scrambled eggs. So, and also I like to cook with other things with herbs, and also like if you bake a whole chicken or something like that, these different types of herbs will be so good. Actually, I'm going to use um two of these trays, guys. All right, so I'm going to cover these. Next, I am going to use up the rest of this rosemary. I have some hot jalapenos. Next, I'm going to do spinach. So in this last tray at the top, I'm going to replant some of the dwarf Thai peppers. And then on the bottom, I am going to plant some more California Wonder bell peppers. I'm going to take out one of these right here. I'm going to put some water in here, and so that way that it could water my seedlings from the bottom up, okay? Okay, so I'm going to see how these do with the watering. I may have to add some more But all right, guys, so that is going to do it for this video. Like I said in the beginning, I was just winging it, had no idea what I was going to plant, but I'm glad I went ahead and used up some of the seeds where I had already opened up the packages. So if you're new to the channel and you like what you saw and you want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and come and hang out with me in my next video or short. Also, give your girl a thumbs up so YouTube can push this video out into the algorithm and hype up the video, you guys. And also, I've never asked this in any of my videos, but if you don't mind watching the commercials all the way through, you guys, because that will really help out my channel. So I pray that you guys have a blessed remainder of your Thursday. I do have an idea of what I want to do on my 2 videos that I'm going to be posting on Monday and Thursday of next week. One, I will tell you that I will be doing part 2 of if I were to start prepping today, these are the things that I would buy. I did part 1 about a week ago, so part 2 will be coming up next week. Second video on next week, we are going to be baking in the camp oven. This is something that I've never baked before. I'm a little nervous about it, but curious at the same time of how this particular item would turn out in that oven. So you don't want to miss that, whether it comes out good or bad. I am definitely going to be honest with you guys on that. And so, but yeah, you guys have a blessed remainder of the week. Have a great weekend, y'all. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.